Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best gaming controller in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these gaming controller you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality gaming controller according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Xbox wireless controller. Xbox has been the gold standard of controller design for years now. The Xbox 360 controller was considered the only choice for PC gaming in its day, and that legacy has been passed down through 2 console generations to its current iteration. The core of the Xbox 360 design is still there, but it has been refined and tweaked into the best controller readily available on the market today. The modern Xbox wireless controller is light, durable, and well-made, being ergonomic and with grips built into the design. The controller can be connected wirelessly via Bluetooth or with a USB wireless adapter. Although this isn't required, you can also simply plug it in with a USB-C cable and get to gaming. Unfortunately, first-party controllers are not the cheapest. The Xbox wireless controller is $60 cheaper than the Sony DualSense, but still more expensive than most third-party options on the market. That said, they are high-quality controllers and good value for the cost. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Powera Specter Infinity Enhanced Wired Controller. Is the Powera Specter an Xbox controller in all ways but the name? Pretty much. It's not completely identical to Xbox's offering, it's certainly a cheaper version of it. If you've ever used an Xbox-style, third-party controller you'll know they never feel quite right. Just not quite the same as the official controller, even though Powera's controller works pretty well. Is that a huge deal? That depends on what you're looking for. Typically, value is associated with use. The reason we recommend the more expensive Xbox controller as the best overall is that for extended use, it's great value for money. If you don't see yourself using a controller much for your PC gaming, but want to have one for those rare times you need one, it's worth considering the Spectre instead. Basically, the Powera Spectre is cheap and convenient. It's a great option for someone who just needs a controller handy for occasional use, or as a backup controller. The number 3 position is held by Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. The Xbox Elite Series 2 is the gold standard of controllers. Built like gold, it doesn't come cheap. The build quality is superb. It has sleek and satisfying back paddles, the analog sticks and directional pad are swappable, and the buttons are easily remapped both on Xbox and PC. All of this is for less than what many of the third-party alternatives would ask for something similar, as well. The Elite Series 2 of the controller is a refinement of an excellent formula, as near perfection as is available today. If you're looking to splash out and you want the best controller for your money, this is the best choice for you. Next at number 4 we have Razer Wolverine Ultimate. There are plenty of reasons to prefer to keep your controllers wired. Even though wireless has become the standard with consoles, running a wireless controller on a PC can be a hassle. Luckily, there is a high-quality option that not only includes those who prefer a wired controller, it caters to them specifically. We are talking about the Razer Wolverine series of controllers, or more specifically the Razer Wolverine Ultimate. The face buttons have a distinct clicky feel and sound, not unlike the clicking of a mouse. Further similarities to other Razer products include the absolutely extra RGB light strip across the top of the controller. It's not a proper Razer product unless it lights out. In many ways, the Wolverine is the Xbox Elite controller for the PC diehard. Although this controller is also compatible with the Xbox, this is a PC peripheral through and through. At a cheaper price than the Elite Series 2, this controller is a top contender. Its layout and design are different than the Series 2, though, so it would be worth looking into should you be tempted to grab this more affordable alternative. The number 5 position is held by Ebitdo SN30 Pro Plus Bluetooth controller. These days, PC gaming is pretty much all-encompassing. There are few things you can't do on the platform, and many people play all kinds of classic retro games that were meant for PC. In fact, it is likely that the vast majority of people playing retro games these days do so using a PC or a Raspberry Pi. The SN30 Pro Plus from Ebitdo is the PC retro gamer's dream controller. This was designed to bring modern features and sensibilities to a classic design. Based on the Super Nintendo controller, The SN30 Pro Plus takes that familiar shape and adds modern features, like analog sticks and ergonomic grips to make it usable with whatever game you'd like to play. Ebitdo knows how to make a controller with all the functionality you would want, and grounded in nostalgia. This controller is an absolute must-buy for retro fans. The number 6 position is dominated by PlayStation DualSense wireless controller. Years after its release, the PlayStation 5 remains a mythical beast. A cryptid, a scarcely glimpsed and rare creature most folk have only heard tell of. Thanks to supply chain issues, it's just hard to get your hands on one. But if you manage to, you might be looking around for a good third-party controller. Right now, there just isn't one that beats Sony's DualSense controller. This little thing looks slick and futuristic, feels great, and comes packed with features you can't find elsewhere. These new features include 3-dimensional rumble, which gives you haptic feedback in a variety of places on the controller based on what's going on in your game. The same goes for the custom tension trigger buttons. Games can alter how hard it is to pull the triggers, how it feels, and the feedback the controller gives you. It's amazing, and I went on about it in my PS5 review. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Nintendo Switch Pro controller. First-party controllers are often quite good. They're usually well built, feel comfortable, and do everything a controller should do. Still, it's rare for a first-party controller to feel as nearly perfect as the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This controller might top every category if you could use it as easily with PC, Xbox, and PS4 as you can with the Switch. There are no other gamepads on the market that feel as comfortable and responsive as the Pro. It is the king of controllers. If you use your Switch in dock mode, you owe it to yourself to invest in one of these gamepads. It'll spoil you for all other controllers. Check out our Nintendo Switch accessories guide to learn more. The number 8 position is held by Ebitdo SN30 Pro wireless Bluetooth controller. No, you're not hallucinating. This is an SNES-style controller with joysticks and Bluetooth, and support for Switch and PC. Functionally, it's not unlike a PS4 controller, with the sticks at the bottom, flanked by buttons and a directional pad. But it feels very different. The familiar flat profile of a classic SNES controller makes it a perfect choice for playing retro games. But it's fully functional with modern titles. So if you're looking for a retro gamepad for the classic Nintendo games available on the Switch, or just something to spark some nostalgia, this is it. Next at number 9 we have Razer Raiju Tournament Edition. You can't buy this anymore from most retailers, but it can still be found on Amazon. The Razer Raiju Tournament Edition is Razer's answer to the competitive DualShock 4 controller for the PS4 console. It also works with PC. In fact, there's even a companion app that lets you configure it and remap the buttons. It comes with sticks you can swap out, and the buttons use Razer's Mecha tactile switches. There's also a feature called Hair Trigger Mode which reduces the travel time for pressing the buttons, so you can activate your in-game actions quicker. This is a wired controller, so you can't sit too far away from your console or PC. And unfortunately, since it's wired, it can't be used with mobile devices. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro V3. This is another tournament-grade competitive controller that comes with a lot of extras. It comes from Nacon, who specializes in making these kinds of controllers that are focused on esports. In fact, we reviewed Nacon's RIG Compact Pro for Xbox and PC, which we found to be a great option. With the Revolution Unlimited Pro V3, you get extra buttons on both controller grips, as well as customizable thumbsticks, wireless and wired connection options, and more. The D-pad can even be used as a 4-way or 8-way D-pad depending on what you like. That's all for today. We upload all types of gaming products review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.